Good morning from day 139.
Good morning.
We are on trail with our slack packs.
Yes, our teeny little nothing in our packs.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
And I have new shoes,
Yes.
which is very exciting because mine had ripped. Like the fabric wasn't connected to the sole anymore.
Yep.
So
Thank you, Trail Angel Carrie.
thank you, Carrie.
Again.
And so, yeah, and so I had chocolate milk for breakfast from leftover from yesterday, and we had bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches for breakfast from Carrie.
Yeah,
So, good start to the day.
that is true.
We're going southbound. It's just more convenient that way, and yeah. The first 3 miles are supposedly really easy, and they have been so far. It's like on an old road. And then apparently it gets disgustingly rocky. It is 8:10 in the morning and already like 73 degrees. So, yay.
That's going to feel nice and cool.
Yeah, comparatively.
Compared.
But it feels warm. Yeah. So,
It's really a beautiful morning.
it is. I wish there was a
Blue
breeze
sky.
though. Yesterday
That's why
we
you got to
had-
keep walking, because then you create your
the
own breeze.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna keep walking. The lovely road that we get to start our day on. I guess I don't think cars can actually drive down this anymore, but makes for easy walking for us. All right, we just met Carrie at a parking lot, which was about 2.5 miles into our day. And we had a Gatorade and grabbed a Rice Krispie treat to go, and we took a Gatorade to go. I had to use the facilities, except there were no facilities.
Well, I heard somebody call it facilitrees.
Facilitrees. I had to use the facilitrees. Yeah, that was not fun. I'm very annoyed at my body for not giving me that notification before when I had a flushable toilet instead of having to dig around in the woods. But it's okay. So yeah, we are hiking along. The people at the hostel told us that this was like an incredibly tedious rocky section, but we just chatted with the guy who came through here, and he was like, oh, it's only about 1/3 rocks. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. I will admit there seems to be a lot of fear mongering about the rocks, and then usually we get there and it's never as bad as we think it's gonna be, or like, sure, there are rocks, but it's a short section. So I don't know, guess we'll find out. There's nothing to do but walk the trail.
And we ran into Fib.
And we ran into Fib. I went and scared him. He was in his car, and I just went over by the driver's window and just stood there and stared at him and went to go knock on the window. And he looked up and he was like, oh my God, you freaked me out. I was like, I know. So, my teeth look red from the Gatorade.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's good.
it's lovely. Oh, okay, well, on to hiking. Okay, so we were told that there were, 3 miles of not many rocks, and then it was just continuous rocks for 9 miles. Well, I don't know about you, but this doesn't look like rocks to me. We have had rocks, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. You can't tell me continuous rocks and then have a section like this where there are no rocks.
Well, we've hit the rocks in all of their glory. You can see the blaze up there, so We're just gonna make our way boulder hopping, and
It's kind of fun.
it's so much nicer slack packing. I can't get over about what a different experience it is. It's like night and day.
All right, these are the rocks we've been walking on lately, which are, in my opinion, not bad at all, especially because snakes can't hide under them. I mean, they could get in between probably, but you know, you would see it is what I'm saying. So yeah, we met some hikers who, of course I've already forgotten their names, who had watched our videos. They're flip-flopping, so they started in Harper's Ferry, but they told us that we were in like this big boulder field when we met them, and they were like, yeah, the rocks continue like this for 2 miles, but I don't know, these are different rocks than the big bouldery rocks. Basically what I'm saying is, well, I think we do have a big like bouldery climb or whatever, but I think I just had this perception that like Pennsylvania was gonna be horrific, constant rocks, snakes everywhere, like big pointy rocks you gotta hop on, and it has not been like that. So, you know, I guess expect the worst, and then you'll constantly be pleasantly surprised.
Here's a really nice view of the valley. We walked very carefully up here because it's all rocks, and as you know, we are ever vigilant about snakes.
Well, in case the rocks weren't enough of a reminder that we are in Pennsylvania, the gunfire is back. It's kind of like become I don't know, it's like a Pennsylvania thing. It's like somewhere way down the hill in one of the farms down there, but it's so funny. I hear it and I don't even blink an eye anymore.
All right, here goes Jamless up the boulder climb. She is looking for snakes. She does have a good way of finding the paths up. She just kind of sees it. And there she goes.
That was really easy.
Yeah, it looked like it.
We had been told there was a boulder climb. I was waiting for it. This checks out. This is in fact a boulder climb. It is Green Bean's turn. Go Green Bean, go Green Bean, go Green Bean. Lovely work.
So much nicer
Without a pack. Yeah, I agree. And then the trail just goes through here, I think. So there we go. And that was our boulder climbing for the day. The view from Dan's pulpit. As Green Bean drops her poles in the background. All right, we are climbing down to the Eckville Road, the shelter. And the lower we are getting, the hotter it is getting. And the mosquitoes are out and about. I have the Picardin lotion on my legs, which seems to work, but I stopped to go pee and there were like 5 mosquitoes flying around my head and my hands and stuff. So, I mean, it's not terrible, but I'm definitely seeing more of them. All right, here's a conundrum for you. So there's a blaze over there where there's a path with some sticks across it. Now we're coming southbound, and we came down this path that also has some sticks across it. So, that's weird.
Huh. Maybe it just curves around.
Maybe.
Somehow it just split up there.
Well,
Because it looks like it's going right to the same area.
yeah, I don't know, weird. All right, it's pretty loud down here, but we are back in the Lookout Hostel. I think last time you saw us, we were hiking. We got to Eckville, and we both ate an entire foot-long sub and fruit and Gatorade and Rice Krispie treats and sat there and chatted with Carrie, and then decided to not do the 5 more mile slack back. So we stopped by the Dollar General because we needed more Benadryl. I only had 3 because I don't take it, and Green Bee needs more. So we got some there and then came back to the hostel, and I took a shower. I'm in some water clothes. It's like 7:12 now. So I'm gonna eat some food and probably edit. I have so much to do, and I didn't go to bed until like 10:30 last night because I was editing, but we're gonna try and leave really early because the heat wave is the main part of the heat wave is hitting tomorrow, and the high is like 92. So I think we're gonna try and leave it 6:30, 5, 6. What time is it? 6. We're gonna leave at 6. And we have a 14-mile day, and I'm fairly certain we've arranged a slack back, and we're actually going to be hosted by someone tomorrow night, which will be super exciting. So that's the plan. If we leave it 6, we should be done by like 1 or 2. Yeah, that's 7 hours. She's disagreeing with me.
I just think it might be a little slow going. We'll see.
She thinks she's gonna go a lot slower because of the heat. But we'll see. I mean, it was 87 degrees today, and we didn't go slowly. And it's only gonna be 4 degrees hotter. So we'll see. But yeah, that is the plan.